Crackdown is an old ass game from 2007. It was made by Real Time Worlds, who also made APB, which is a MMO that I forgot about until I looked it up for this video. In this game, you're basically a cop on steroids. So basically a super cop. You got all these types of different powers. You can run fast, jump higher, shoot better, drive cars better, I guess, too. But first you started as this weak, puny, small human who could barely jump over a 2 feet tall fence and could barely pick up a car door. But as you start playing the game more, as you start roaming the open world and moving around and traversing, fighting different gangs, and more importantly, collecting different orbs, pretty much everything you do will result in you obtaining more orbs and thus becoming more powerful, doing more cool shit in the game. You kill a dude, you get more skill, more gun skill orbs or whatever. You jump on buildings, you get more green orbs, which are, to me, is the most important because I like jumping higher. I hate not being able to jump. What's the point of buying Jordans if I can't jump? Like, I don't know what it is about this game, but collecting orbs, specifically the agility orbs, is like crack. It's like sniffing a line of crack. Like, it's just so addicting. Like, it's so much fun to just run around and look around how many green orbs I can get, and it telling me how much I have left every time I get one. And I like that as I progress through the game, as I get more orbs, as I get stronger, you can visually see that progression on my character. And I think that's cool. And not only can you see it on my character, you can see it on the vehicles that I drive. Because if you get into a regular car when you have like no strength, no agility, just a regular dude who just started the game, it's going to be a regular schmegular degular car. But now if you have 4 stars in a lot of the categories, like strength, agility mainly, and you get into a supercar, or just, you know, you get into a car, it starts upgrading before your eyes. It goes like joo 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 joo, and it makes all those noises as the car, you visually see the car upgrade in real time to whatever level you are. It's just cool to see. But you know what else is cool to see? The map. The city in the game that you drive around, aka Pacific City. The map visually looks cool. Obviously back then than now. Up to standards, not really. Even though I do like the art style that this game has got going on. It kind of gives me that little cell shading vibe, kind of like Borderlands, and that's what I think holds it up even a little bit to this day. Driving this game felt weirder than I remembered. I actually thought driving felt weird, and I think that's because of the weird physics this game has. You'll kick something, you'll kick a car, you'll kick a person, you'll kick anything, a door, anything, and they'll just fly. Yes, I know I'm a super soldier, but I feel like it flies regardless of you being there. Like, it would have flew no matter what. You could breathe on it, it would fly 500 yards. Like the city in this game was actually split into like 3 different sections, and each section had their own unique gang. Every time you met with a new gang boss you never encountered before, it would play like a little cutscene, a little dossier of what that person did and how they affect the city before, and then once you kill them, they would play, you know, what happens after. And I thought that was cool. To me, like, this is just another way to get locked into the game, to get really like immersed into the world. Because I was already playing this game like a regular sandbox game, but this is just another way to be locked in. Every time you did something stupid, every time you didn't know what you're doing, or every time you died or something, there's a narrator in the game that essentially narrates your stupidity in this really sarcastic and dry way. It's kind of goofy, and he's a pretty good voice actor. So yeah, I remember when I was younger, I used to play this game heavy. Like, before I had GTA 4 or anything like that, I had this game. This was one of my more early experiences with open world games. And I'm glad. I'm very glad. This game is fucking awesome. I'm not sure if it's underrated, but it definitely feels underrated these days, because I do not hear it as one of the more fun open world games from the 360 era. Maybe that's because of Crackdown 3. I think Crackdown 3 kind of stained the reputation of the first 2 games. I'm not really sure why. I saw some gameplay. It don't really look that bad, but it also don't really look that good. But you know what does really look that good and is that good? Crackdown 1. It was pretty fun. I didn't know I was gonna instantly kill her.